The book of Kings opens with David old and frail, unable to rule actively. A power struggle begins over who will succeed him. Adonijah, another son of David, or Solomon, the son chosen by God. The first part of this chapter covers David's weakness in Abishag. David is very old and cannot keep warm. His servants bring in Abishag, a young woman from Shunem, to care for him and lie beside him for warmth. She serves him, but the text notes the king did not have sexual relations with her. This sets the stage. The mighty warrior king is now frail. The kingdom needs its successor. The second part of the chapter covers Adonijah exalts himself. Adonijah, son of Haggith, and David's oldest survivor son, declares himself king. He gathers chariots, horses, and 50 men to run ahead of him, just like Absalom once did. David had never disciplined him, which hints at Adonijah's spoiled sense of entitlement. He recruits Joab, commander of the army, and Abiathar, the priest, to support him. But the key leaders, Zadok the priest, Nathan the prophet, Benaiah the warrior, and Solomon, do not support him. Adonijah holds a great feast and invites royal officials and brothers, but excludes Solomon, Nathan, Benaiah, and David's loyal men. Adonijah tries to seize power before David officially names its successor. The third part of this chapter covers Nathan and Bathsheba intervene. Nathan the prophet goes to Bathsheba, Solomon's mother, and warns her. If Adonijah becomes king, you and Solomon will be treated as enemies. Nathan tells her to remind David of his oath that Solomon will be king. Bathsheba enters David's chamber, bows, and appeals. Yeah. Did you not, my lord, swear that Solomon would reign after you? Why then is Adonijah king? Oh, sorry. It's a woman. Did you not, my lord, swear that Solomon would reign after you? Why then is Adonijah king? While she is speaking, Nathan enters and confirms the situation, urging David to act. Nathan again proves his faithfulness as God's spokesman, guiding David at a critical moment, just as in 2 Samuel chapter 12. So the fourth part of this chapter covers Solomon declared king. David responds decisively. He affirms his oath that Solomon will be king, orders Zadok the priest, Nathan the prophet, and Benaiah the warrior to anoint Solomon at Gihon. Solomon is placed on David's mule, a royal symbol. Zadok anoints Solomon with oil from the sacred tent. Trumpets sound and the people shout, "Long live King Solomon!" The city erupts with celebration so loud that Adonijah's feast hears the commotion. Yeah. God's choice of Solomon is confirmed publicly through priests, prophet, and people. The fifth part of this chapter covers Adonijah's fear and submission. Adonijah's supporters scatter in fear. Adonijah himself flees to the altar, grabbing the horns in desperation, a plea for Absalom. Solomon shows mercy. If he proves himself worthy, not a hair of his head will fall, but if weakness is found in him, he shall die. Adonijah bows to Solomon, and Solomon sends him home. Solomon begins his reign with both strength and mercy. What are the key lessons from the first chapter? Yeah, 1 Kings 1. The first lesson is unchecked ambition leads to trouble. Adonijah tried to seize the throne by force, not by God's will. Second lesson, God's purposes are carried out through faith servants. Nathan, Bathsheba, Zadok, and Benaiah all play crucial roles in securing God's plan. Third lesson, true authority comes from God's choice, not human schemes, right? Solomon's anointing reflects divine approval, not just political maneuvering. Fourth and final lesson, wise leadership balances justice and mercy. Solomon spares Adonijah but warns him against future rebellion. In summary, David, old and frail, faces a succession crisis as Adonijah declares himself king. But through the intervention of Nathan and Bathsheba, David reaffirms God's choice of Solomon. Solomon's anointed king while Adonijah's plot collapses, right? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one.